about to be up in 2.3 seconds. I see it. Stream health. Stream health is good. Boom. We're live. Alright, y'all ready? Oh shit, hold up. Fuck is it? Making that damn noise. Is that you on it? That's your phone that's talking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
I was about to say it's not mine.
I was about to say, hold on now, that shit fucking up.
I'm tired of doing that shit.
I was about to say,
Everybody cut their volume down. Shit.
thought that was fucking up for a second. No, I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it though. See if it's doing some staticky shit.
You got it. You got it. See your shit.
We live?
Yeah. Just give me the mic.
All right, we live. Fuck it. You tweeted it out? Oh, I gotta tweet it out. I'm bugging. One nigga Matlock say he trying to watch.
You on SoundCloud? You on SoundCloud? That hoe look like SoundCloud.
What kind of bullshit you got going on?
Keep doing that. Click on the go to Twitter and click the link I just put in there.
Send a link to my nigga Matlock real quick. All right, we live. You ready? No?
Yeah.
I still see shadows in my room. You saying nigga 6ix9ine make the parody of that hoe? When they was beefing? Cause he was, the nigga Juice WRLD was on the show saying fuck 6ix9ine, and 6ix9ine was like, that shit was funny as fuck. He had him, bro, that nigga funny. I be watching his little things he be doing. Bro, that shit was so funny. And he was singing, he was like, I wish I could sing like Trey songs. Like he started singing he started singing some Mario song. And that shit funny as fuck. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
He was like, I wish I could sing like Trey songs. Like he started singing the Trey. No, he started singing. Oh, that sound good. That's a bit. Some Mario song. That's a biz naive. That shit funny. Y'all ready? Oh, that sound good. That's a bit.
Why the hell? Never mind.
What?
That hell so delayed.
That's because you gotta fast forward all the way up if you want to be exactly with us.
Nah, it'll be delayed.
Always.
It's gonna be a delay.
You got to travel, man.
We ready? We ready?
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, man. It's your boy D Friend. I got my boy Bryce, Emerald Thoughts, and I got my boy Zod in the building. We back, episode 48, Absolutely Unsure Podcast.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, man? We gotta start off right. We got any good things going on for this week?
Damn. You know me. I don't never really have good things. Nah, I guess I.
You have any good things? If you've seen something good, you know what I'm saying? Anything.
I mean,
a good story. You know, don't even gotta be just about you.
No, it ain't about me. It's about the podcast. People, you know, liking our shit, retweeting our shit, shouting us out on Twitter and shit.
Appreciate everybody on Twitter, man. Follow us on Twitter, D Friend Senior.
Emerald Thoughts. You can follow me. Just be Neil too.
All right, Rob 20.
We're gonna be on there, man. But
chill.
what's my good thing? Everything going good, man. Son doing good, healthy. That's the best. That's all you can wish for, man. That's the best possible outcome. That's all I got.
What about you, Rob?
And good spirits.
Zod. That's it.
That's it. That's all we got. All right. That's hey. Now, but I want to talk before we get into like topics and all that shit. Yeah. I know me and you was talking about that movie, The Founder, last week.
Yeah.
You ain't seen it yet.
No.
You haven't seen it either.
I know it's about for the most part.
That nigga's a hoe. That Ray Kroc dude is a hoe. Pretty much like this is the premise of the movie, right? These dudes who made McDonald's, they got their shit. He come in, he's like, he looking at their shit. You know, say this is big, right? And it, say Darius looking at that shit like we on the rise. He like, hey, let me come. You know what I'm saying? Let me be y'all's like manager. This was some bullshit, right? So he come in, he start franchise. He came with the idea of franchising that shit, right? there's a point he is making a business bigger, like, but they don't want it to be big. They want to be like, you know, a little wholesome, like
At
local.
least not at first.
Not at first. They want it to be a slow build because they want to be able to control the quality of their shit. But he was boom, 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 hitting them hoes out. Franchise here, all over America. And so, I don't know, he met some dude start getting greedy. He like bought the land that the McDonald's is on so he could have more control of what goes on in the facility or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then he ended up buying them out for $1 million, right? Fuck they shit up.
With a buyout, do you gotta like settle or they? Oh, because he had a certain percentage.
He only was getting like 1-2% or some shit, but he bought them out.
How you can buy somebody out? Like, don't you gotta agree to that? Or no?
Yeah, I mean they agreed to it.
Wow, that's their fault.
No, but like you gotta hold on. They really had no choice because like he stole their name. He made it into like the McDonald's corporation. I don't know. He was doing a lot of behind the scenes greed, shady shit. Yeah. They were just two nice guys from. Wherever the hell they was from. Yeah, they was just like, oh, we just, you know, I appreciate you. Just help. He ended up buying them out. They both got $1.3 million each, right?
Yeah.
So it's $2.7 million for their shit.
That ain't shit compared to what
That's back in the day. That was a lot of money though. Like in the 70s and the 80s,
yeah,
that was a lot of money. But this is the thing, right? They did they said they want 1% of the royalties each year. However much McDonald's make, there's 1%. He's like, I can't put it in the contract because the shareholders, they don't like that bullshit like that. Just some words niggas trying to throw at you. So they do a handshake bullshit, right? All these motherfuckers die. Oh, then he did some whole ass shit. He trademarked McDonald's so they can't use it on their restaurant because they let them keep one restaurant. But the McDonald's is their last name. So they couldn't even keep the shit. They had to change it from McDonald's. And then the whole ass nigga built a real McDonald's across the street from they shit because he was spiteful or whatever you want to call it and got they shit shut down. But this ain't the worst part, right? If I'm a McDonald's lineage, like I'm the McDonald's, like those are my grandpas. If they would have put in the contract and they would just did handshake bullshit because you can't make a motherfucker own up to the handshake
at all,
they would be getting for not doing shit $100 million a year. Right now, $100 million for not doing shit.
And that's 1%.
1%, $100 million
and they
a year.
Pretty much created that shit.
You ain't, but your family would have to do shit for the rest of their life. You'll be set off 1%.
Bro, you know how pissed I'll be, bro? Like,
that's the face of like American greed, American like how everyone doing. Appreciate you, Pookie. We doing good.
Pull up by your bootstrap shit.
Like, yeah, all right. The dude he went in there, he hustled him, whatever. But still, that's just I can't imagine doing no shit like that.
Bro, that's some shady, crazy ass shit. Like,
you gonna take everything from us. You really? It ain't even like they was like it ain't even like they just sold it because they just wanted to sell it. It was really like they ain't had no fucking choice.
You think it's worse than Facebook, dude?
They got away good though. Them niggas got billions of dollars from that shit. Fuck it. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg still has. He's like the third richest person now. He jumped over Warren Buffett. But if I cut you off $2 billion, this nigga was mad. The homeboy he was really with, the Mexican dude, whatever his name is, Eduardo. He broke him off. He got like he worth $7 billion.
What about the twins,
they good.
Though?
The twins they worth billions of dollars.
Oh shit.
They cryptocurrency billionaires now, and they regular billionaires. So they billionaires in two different departments. So they good.
Oh, they great.
I really want to know what the McDonald's people doing. Like they family. Like what's y'all life like right now?
Bro,
like imagine that's your grandpa. You ass out right now. You broke in the motherfucker. Right? Yeah, they died.
So that dream gone. Like
it's dead.
And you can't really sue them. You can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing. You signed the contract. But you was expecting to get that 1%, but you never got it.
That 1%, that buyout was all they got.
The buyout was $1 million. Yeah, here you $1 million. And they had their restaurant. He left with one restaurant, but then he ended up building a real McDonald's across the street, which like literally right across the street, and they was done.
Yeah, bro.
So imagine his name was Dick McDonald. That's one of the creators of it. Imagine that was your great grandpa, right? And right now you living life. You like, fuck, man, I ain't got shit. You could have been getting that piece of that $100 million.
Look, man, I
got to go piss on Ray Kroc grave. He a hoe ass nigga. I can't deal with it.
I mean, but you gotta be mad at your people too, low key. For just trusting the dude.
They was trying to be. They was nice guys, especially Big Mac. He was a nice guy. He was
better.
His name was a Big Mac. He was a big dude, but his name was Mac. So I guess that's where they got the inspiration for the Big Mac. But still, like they was
that shit hilarious, and they still making money off that shit.
Still making money, and they ain't got his family ain't getting no bread from it,
like
at all.
Bro, it just go to how fucked up America is. Like just the lawyer system. All you gotta do, because I mean, I ain't been through shit like that too.
It ain't even like the Ray Kroc dude was smart. It's like he lucked up on meeting the guy who put him in, like, who told him to start buying the land and shit. Like, if he would have never met that dude, they would have been foreclosed, the business would have been fucked off, and the dudes just went back to doing their little local shit.
Oh, but so they kind of needed him type shit.
Well, they didn't need him. The Ray Kroc dude was, he a fast talking motherfucker, but couldn't really produce no results. He was a salesman.
Yeah.
He was selling like car bullshit, whatever.
How he had the money
machines.
to like buy the land, he just had some.
He met this dude, and I guess the dude knew people, and they started talking to investors and shit like that, and it just started
And then
going crazy.
Because
Like McDonald's, I didn't even know that, but McDonald's is one of the largest real estate companies in the world. Just off of that move, like to just buy the land that the McDonald's sit on.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like,
so you ain't got to pay nobody. Oh no, you know what you do? You make the franchisees pay you for the lease, like pay rent for that plus the franchise fee, so you constantly getting in revenue from all that shit.
And then they pretty much paying for the land and
yeah,
you good.
So McDonald's hustling they people. Boom, boom, boom. It's smart, but they got holding in. That ain't even really what I want to talk about, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's a good conversation to start.
It was just something that I seen, and I just wanted to discuss it because I was like, that's the crazy, like how the world is just crazy as fuck.
Because there's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing.
Bro. And I heard some shit about this too. Like some niggas did that same shit, but he was in Africa saying he was buying land for him, but he was just keeping the shit. And
that's why I was thinking about other billionaires, and I was just thinking like, I don't think there's no billionaires. I feel like there's not a way you can get to $1 billion without. I'm not saying you step on everybody, but there's probably one person in the mix you hold.
They burned
bad. Hold somebody bad, like to get to that billion, especially like these large numbers, like Zuckerberg. Like Bill Gates might look like a nice guy, but I'm sure he done did some shady ass shit.
It's like we were saying with the Jay Prince shit a couple of episodes back. Like nigga, you think Jay Prince cutthroat?
Yeah,
bro. You ain't seen what these niggas do behind closed doors, bro. These niggas in control of like, bro, millions, billions. Like these niggas really be owning like cities and shit. Like,
yeah,
like
really.
Or the people. Like if you think about how many people they gotta take care of, like nigga, in the sense of like keeping people happy. Bro, they gotta host.
A lot of times, these billionaires, you know what they'll do? They'll see a company that's on the rise that they think is competition. People will get money for it. They still buy you out.
Yeah.
Or they'll make your shit so bad they'll just buy it for like chump change and just shut your shit down.
Like
just shut your shit down just because like they don't want you to be no competition no more.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a little. We'll make your stock price drop because some scandal bullshit, and then I'll buy it from you, and then I'll just shut it down. I won't even use it no more.
Yeah, because they be having all the media plugs and shit like that. But they do that all the time. Like, it was what, AOL or Google or something, like, they sold it for like a couple million, but now it's worth $1 billion. That's a lot of bro. Yeah. Most of the corporations today is like that, bro.
Yeah.
It started off with somebody small and them niggas bought that shit out. And then if you think about it, bro, when they buy you out, shit, if you would have kept with the family, kept with the shit, you would have had like what you could say, like a foundation for your family long term, but they give you $1 million or $2 million, that shit not gonna really last more than 1 or 2 generations. Just like the dudes from McDonald's. Like now they looking at shit.
Like,
yeah, so.
But nah, what we want to hop into, man? It's a couple
shit, we talking about billionaires.
You want to talk about Elon Musk? Elon Musk, man. Hey, well, it's not even nothing to talk about because I didn't even know. I thought his little machine that he made saved the kids.
Yeah,
I didn't even know because it was. I think it's. I don't know if it's publicity or like I'm about to show you niggas how legit my technology shit is, but it's a good gist. If I was a motherfucker in the cave, see, I got a son now, so like I'm looking at it like that was my kid, and that motherfucker building some shit to get my kid out there. I don't give a fuck if it's for publicity. I don't give a damn. Get him out the damn cave, shoot it, blow the damn. Well, don't blow the cave up, but whatever you got to do, get him the fuck out of the cave.
How he did it, like, didn't the conversation like start on Twitter or some shit?
I don't know how they ended up getting them into it. I just seen on the news it was like Elon Musk is sending his SpaceX team to engineer some shit to get the kids out of Thailand or to get them out of the cave in Thailand.
Yeah, it's some cool little technology story. Can't lie, you nigga, because it's like on some shit like on some superhero shit.
Yeah, like Batman type. Like this motherfucker is like
on some shit.
A Batman type. Like he could just build some shit and then save people.
If you got about 24 hours, seem like he can help you out. But yeah, it seemed cool.
That Thailand shit just seemed like some like movie. It seemed like some scary movie shit waiting to happen. Like we gonna go into this cave. It's starting. We out in the jungle, whatever the hell we at in Thailand. It's starting to rain. Flooding. It's flooding. Monsoon's coming. So we going into the cave.
I'm sure they had to keep going further and further.
They back. 2 miles back in that bitch because it was getting flooded and it was like.
It was that far back.
Yeah, it was like 2 miles in the hole.
They showed. It made it seem like he was
I thought you were about to say the diver. There was a person who dove in there to try to get him, and he died. He ran out of air trying to get to him.
2 miles.
2 miles. Think about swimming 2 miles. Think about running 2 miles. And think about trying to swim for 2 miles.
That's the shit I be thinking about, like what he was going through when, like,
when that air started going out. He probably in that bitch like,
because he knew probably
I'm trying to save these fucking little ass kids, and I'm about to die for these motherfuckers.
You gotta know by 10, 15 minutes out your air going out.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking like, What if they gotta save you people by twos or by one? Like, what if you the last nigga back there?
They had to be. The coach had to be the last nigga back there. The coach had to be like, "Hey, what's up? Y'all better come back." Like,
yeah, bro.
They got all the kids. Like, fuck, we got the kids. The coach died. Oh, too bad for the coach. But
he need a major.
We got all the
bro.
Kids.
He need like a GoFundMe because
For
he saved all them kids. Bro.
They
Like,
was there for like
his
9.
job,
They was there for like 9 days.
Technically.
Chaperone, and you say all the kids, nigga. Didn't the bus crash too, or no? It just was
crazy.
I
heard they was out there, like they was in the Cub Scouts or some shit, or they was soccer. I don't know what the hell it was.
The whole story
I don't know. They was soccer players, or they was Cub Scouts. They was something.
I heard they was on a bus and it got flooded and like they got overtook or something. But
I just know it got flooded and they ran to the cave and the cave flooded and then they was stuck in that bitch for days.
Nigga, with 9 days or something. I know they
like
were
9 days. That's what I'm saying. When was that? I was thinking we was gonna hear some crazy shit like they ended up eating one of the little boys or something. You know, because I mean, fuck, we in here for 9 days. Like we gotta eat. There ain't no water unless you're gonna drink that nasty ass cave water.
Well, it's technically should be filtered if you really think about it. It might be better for them. But,
Some natural spring water. You never know.
Yeah,
you never know. Cave probably got bird, dog shit all in there. Bear shit.
Bro, and that flood, I'm sure something washed in that hole trying to get out that flood water, nigga. Some type of snake. We eating snake tonight, goddamn.
My thing is just like the actual walk of it. Like, y'all niggas, I mean, I had to, but like, damn, y'all 2 miles deep.
How probably ran.
How deep this fucking cave go?
Yeah, at some point you got to be like, damn, is we gonna have enough room?
Like, how deep does that bitch go? Like, imagine if it only went like a mile. They'd all be dead.
Technically, yeah.
They'd all be flooded in. If it didn't go back the distance that it went, looking at that diagram, especially when that little under part, they'd have been dead. If it would stop right there, they'd all been dead.
The dips and shit, like if they didn't have all them dips and bro, there's a lot of shit that they really. You already can say it's God, but them niggas really was.
That shit got to be traumatic as fuck.
I can't even say look, but
something shit. I don't know, cause how'd they get him out of there? It don't say.
I didn't see it. I thought the Elon Musk shit did it.
Nah, cause they had saved 2 kids before the Elon Musk shit happened. So I guess they dove down there with the packs and then they put the mask on the kid and they had to drag their ass back. Cause that's the only thing I can think of.
What you go with like 3 or 4 air tanks or something?
You got to bring. You got
most likely.
If
you got
one
to.
air tank run out, I mean you need 2, and then and then you got to come back. If
you also got to think about it. The person going in there is a professional diver. These kids probably ain't no fucking. Some of these kids might not even know how to fucking swim, so you really got to drag them.
Yeah. And then he run out. The dude ran out on the way there.
On the way there.
So you gotta have enough to get back too. And then you're going against current, or one of the ways you got to go against current or with current. So
I'm like, you gotta let me. Hey, you gotta load me up. We need 10 packs just for me, just in case.
I feel like the first thing they did was probably got them food though. They probably had food. Now that I'm thinking about it.
They probably had some little snacks, some shit. I'm sure ration the shit out.
I'm sure they could have got them food before they could save them type shit.
How? You know? With like a little motorized
something
type shit.
Like everything flowing that way, I'm sure it was some type of physics or something.
I don't know, man. We ain't got no actual. We absolutely.
Because I mean, like when people get trapped in like absolutely when people get trapped in in like what's them things called, the caves or mines and shit, they always get them food first.
Yeah, through like a little system or like a little whatever the fuck. What's this? Oh, okay. But no, that's all I had. I just want to know what Elon Musk is like a real life superhero. If he would have got him out, he ain't get him out. Mm-hmm. Now if he'd have bust through that hole, bust through the side of the mountain and like pulled him out on the helicopter and shit like that.
Come here, like, yeah, like the ladder and shit.
Step back, put a fucking C4 on the side of that bitch, blow it up. The kids
do it all himself.
They looking out, and he grabbing ass, throwing them on the helicopter. Now that's been some live shit. If he really want to get Tesla popping and all that shit he doing, he got to be able to do shit like that. Blow up the side of a cave. And then throw their ass on the helicopter, and then we out this bitch. But now, we want to talk about some drama?
Yeah, I mean, it was a
comedian drama.
Technically,
we ain't gonna get to the big drama. We're gonna get to the little drama. Kevin Hart. But I'm killing the game. All right.
Because he's little, I get it.
All right, Mike Epps said some shit. What did he say? This is what happened. All right, Mike Epps had an Instagram picture up. Him and Eddie Murphy. Some dude commented. He said Eddie Murphy is funnier than Kevin Hart, and then
that's why people been talking about that.
Mike Epps commented under and said everybody's funnier than Kevin Hart. All right, so then they put it out in the news, and then Mike Epps took that like the little headline from the news. This is some shit like Mike Epps says Kevin Hart, whatever, and then Mike Epps says that's not press worthy. Get the fuck out of here now. Post that. Kevin Hart. That's a long ass thing, so I can't read that good. All right, he added him. He said at Epsy. All I can say, hold on, I need glasses. Here we go. All I can say is that you're a sad individual. I talked to you several times face to face in attempts to put the BS behind us. I even reached out to you like a man and tried to get to the bottom of your bitterness. When will you realize that my success has nothing to do with you or your journey? Unlike, what the fuck is this? I'm pop up on my shit. Unlike you, I want to see you win. I'm actually a fan, champ. I'm praying for the day that you will realize that so many of us entertainers have a crabs in a barrel mentality. You are the biggest crab I know. I will continue to shine and continue to make history and continue to do comedy at the hugest level. If that makes you sick, then so be it. I will hand you a throw-up bucket because this next year that I'm about to have will be my best, Mr. Bitter. While you worry about this grown little man, please know and understand that I am worried about it. That all I'm worried about is success. Hashtag catch up.
That's the only hashtag he got. Usually
hashtag catch up.
Last time you hit niggas with hashtags.
And then Mike Epps responded to him. You still starving to be a victim. I said it wasn't press-worthy, and here you go as usual, trying to show the world how great you are because people pick on you. Get the fuck out of here. You have a long line of shit to clean up before you can hand me a motherfucking bucket. I've been doing this shit 25 plus years, Mr. Victim. Don't get too cute, little brother. This shit is a lifetime achievement, and stop following my comments around the World Wide Web. How do you find this shit? ? I talk about everybody, but you always take it personal. The whole internet talk about you, so don't stop here. Oh, yeah, don't stop here. You got a lot of responding to do. And for everybody reading this, me and Kevin been knowing each other too long, so this is not beef. If it was, I would have never responded again. Like I told you, face to face. Congrats on everything, man. You seem to be a great person, but I still don't think your ass funny.
How you gonna say all that shit? Oh, because he really don't think he that.
He said at the end, but I still don't think your ass funny.
Hey, that's how you feel. But for me, I just say this. I think Mike Epps is more movie funny than he is stand up. When y'all watch his stand up, he really do like talking to the crowd more than anything. He don't really come with material.
Yeah, like actual jokes.
Yeah, when I watch his actual stand up, he's really one of the most boringest people I can say I watch. But that's my opinion. But I ain't gonna say he can act way better than he actually do stand up.
Who's better in movies, Kevin Hart or Mike Epps?
Mike Epps.
Mike Epps.
Right. But I give Kevin Hart is way ahead of him when it comes to stand up. Like, bro, Mike Epps is not. Stand up.
I don't understand the Kevin Hart not funny.
Except I just preference this when he had the shit with the arm and the nub. But after that was when we was in fucking middle school or some shit. But
who?
Mike Epps. When he was like, he had the nub. Leave me alone. Get out my face. Like, it was still some gimmicky shit. It's not really no actual material
punchlines like shit like that. But I don't even get the Kevin Hart not funny. I think that motherfucker funny as hell.
I think he's funny for everybody. So like maybe hood niggas don't like him as much, but at the end of the day, I don't like.
Yeah, he's a general funny. Like he's funny for like the kids. It's funny. Take the family, go see Kevin Hart.
And then shit. I know watching his last one, like I realized he cussed more in his last one. Like he don't cuss that often. So I mean, he not your. Well, I say
he not the dirty comic. He not going crazy with the sex jokes and the
shit like that.
Fuck y'all guys, pieces of shit. Like, but I don't. How does that? I don't get how that would make you. Like, there's a lot of comedians that say Kevin Hart not funny. I think there's a little bit of like underlying, probably like, because it's different than like in music. There's a lot of niggas that do like arenas and not a lot, but there's Kevin Hart. I'm not Kevin Hart. Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Rihanna. There's like a lot of people that could do like shit that they do, right? In comedy, there's only like one or two people that can.
It's really only one besides the like.
Well, no, because I was listening to something and there's some about Carlos Mencia and he was like he sold out like the Staples Center too, like Kevin Hart. Not Carlos Mencia. The fat dude, what's his name? Gabriel Iglesias. That's his name. He sold out the Staples Center. Like, there's like a.
Oh, we talking about? I thought we was talking about black comedians. If we talk,
if we just talk about black comedians, I think Kevin Hart's the only one
the only one
that's doing it.
Yeah. Besides the legends, Like I mean,
Dave Chappelle and them
they can come
do
back
that.
and Chris Rock and shit. They can come back, but people that's actually in their prime and shit like that.
You think they can sell out a football stadium like Kevin Hart did?
Chris Rock haven't done that before.
Nobody's ever did a football stadium.
I think Dave Chappelle could.
You think he could? 53,000?
I think Chris Rock could. I wouldn't say Dave Chappelle.
I think Dave Chappelle could before Chris Rock.
I think Chris Rock is more of a for everybody type shit. I don't know. I think he more what you call mainstream than Dave Chappelle. I think Dave Chappelle got more of a cult following when it comes to stand up. Even look at this. I
don't know.
Look at Dave's last two stand ups. They was like it wasn't no big arena. He kept it.
But that's because he chose it. He could do it like a big ass. Like what was? But Chris Rock shit wasn't no
he already
big
got paid
ass
for those. He was just filming a special.
True.
I don't think Chris Rock was no big ass shit. Like they said, Radio City Music Hall was like, did he do? No, Chris Rock did Madison Square Garden.
I'm about to say he did some type of arena.
Okay. Well, I guess, the only couple niggas that could do that.
Yeah, I think Chris Rock.
It just seemed like some sour shit. Like, how this motherfucker get this, but I ain't get this.
I think you can be mad because he's doing all the movies, but shit, he fund most of his movies, so you can't be too mad at him for that. Like,
no, I don't think. Oh, you talking about his what movies?
Like, wasn't his first? Well, I guess
his comedy special movies.
No, yeah, he fund all of them.
Oh, not his. Hell no, I don't think he funds the movie because you'll never see that Heartbeat Productions bullshit pop up.
Yeah, it's just his movies, right?
It's just his
I was trying to
things
think.
that do that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can't think of the other ones, but I mean, I guess you could be mad at him. I mean, he got a movie with Ice Cube, but shit, Mike Epps got movies with Ice Cube, so I don't know, bro. I was trying to think what to make him.
I mean, it maybe just be Mike Epps' personal taste. Maybe he just Kevin Hart ain't his cup of tea.
I mean, Faison Love said the same thing about Kevin Hart.
I mean, but he said Dave Chappelle not funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yes.
And I mean, I like Faison Love. Maybe not so much stand up either. He's a great actor, but it's different comedians too. Like,
I feel like
some
it's
people
like
do stand-up,
it's
some people do acting.
It might not. I'm not saying everything is like, oh fuck, I'm hating on this thing, but you could be going to your little theater with your little
to say not funny at all.
Yeah, you're not funny. You're funny, but you're not. I can see if you say you funny, right? You're a great comedian. You funny, but you're not better than these people that you're not better than Pryor. Well, whoever these old people that they look at, Dave Chappelle and these people.
Y'all seen Jamar Carmichael?
Gerard, I haven't seen a special.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I was gonna. Well, he's pretty funny. I'm trying to figure out maybe like where do you rank Kevin Hart? Because I mean, it's not too many comedians as far as I know that's better than him. I know Jamar Carmichael could be better, but as far as other dudes right now, I
could put one of my favorites. I'd be like Cat Williams. I don't see why people don't talk about him. That motherfucker funny as hell to me.
Stand up in a while, but besides,
he put one out last year on Netflix. I think something had popped up on Netflix. Some new shit.
I don't remember.
But not even got to be recent. Just like if you look at a person's work, if you just look at a person's work, like I never hear nobody bring up Cat Williams ever.
That's because probably the media talk about him bad or something. I don't know. But Cat Williams, as far as the material,
like people say Chris Rock fun.
I don't like Chris Rock.
I could look at Cat Williams specials and I could be like, that nigga way funnier to me. Like that shit when he was cooking that I'm a boss shit or whatever song was playing when he was cooking. When he dancing and shit. Like
I just said a nigga name. Asbestos
Azealis. I'm like,
that nigga. He said mesothelioma.
Like I can't
that
even.
Shit was hilarious, dog.
I can't even remember no because people like when they talk about comedians, the funniest they always put. I hear people saying Chris Rock like at the top with like Pryor and all these people.
Chris Rock, well, I say his most stand up thing to me that he ain't said, and I don't really like the joke, but he was like, "There's niggas, and then it's black people, then there's niggas." Like I know that's one of his biggest jokes where he kind of separated black people from the bougie to the poor.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, that's a real thing, but it's not that serious. But I mean, I think that's one of his funniest jokes. He don't got no standout shit to me. I never really liked Chris Rock as an actor or a comedian. I like D.L. Hughley, but he's okay too. It's not. He was in that era too where people were just like boosting him up. I like his show more than his comedy, but I mean, I don't know. People.
Cat Williams got to be. Cat Williams got to be one of my favorite. I can't even think of too many.
Bro, Cat Williams, I say Dave Chappelle.
Like what are his stand-ups called? What are Cat Williams?
Pimp Chronicles.
Like I don't think that I haven't listened to that. Like when I heard that shit, was that middle school? That shit came out or something like that. I don't think it's too much shit that's better than Pimp Chronicles. Like,
bro, I gotta.
That's just that's the one where he shows all the opening acts first, right? Like Lunel and like
he was
the other people. He
was doing that for a while.
He was doing all of them. Like when they went on, what's the one where they was like on a little road trip, where they was all in a little pimp car or whatever the hell.
I don't know what the fuck.
Was that Pimp Chronicles? It was one of those two. It was Pimp Chronicles and
skits?
Yeah, it was Pimp. And he had another one. When he had the green, he had the green. He had like on the green suede
Them was Pimp
suit.
Chronicles.
Ain't nothing funny in that shit, man. I get Cat Williams. I know we talking about Kevin Hart and Mike Gibbs, but like I'm just really trying to unpack who the best
I say
comedians
the Pimp Chronicles. Then I probably put Kevin Hart, Grown Little Man. That came out like our 9th grade year with the the Jama Gabba Juice.
Yeah.
Get the juice.
Y'all know you was on that shit.
That shit was hilarious.
You was really on that shit.
So I say that's probably like my top 2 or 3. But Cat Williams, if we really thinking about that shit, bro, stand up more recently from our era, he gotta be.
We just talking about black comedians though. I like that Gabriel Iglesias. That motherfucker funny.
Yeah, I like Bill Burr. I like a lot of.
We met him at the airport. We didn't meet him.
We seen him.
He was getting searched. I'm like, they search. No, Gabriel
Fluffy.
Iglesias.
Yeah.
I'm like, they searching this nigga?
He always talk about that shit too, though. Them trying to fuck.
They was really patting his numbers like, y'all know who this nigga is. But
yeah, I mean, I like Bill Burr. I like a lot of other comedians, but
I remember I used to think David Blaine, not David Blaine.
That's a magician.
What's his name? David. Dane Cook. Why the fuck am I saying David? There's this Dane Cook special. That shit was funny as hell. I was like middle school, probably not even middle school, probably like intermediate. Well, it was like 5th, 6th grade for Tomball, but Dane Cook's a funny. Well, that's only special.
Bro, it's a lot of sleepers out there where you could probably at least find one of their shows. You be like, I like that.
Some of this new Netflix shit they throwing out there, they just giving anybody a special. I be trying to watch some of this shit, and I'm just like, nah, that ain't it.
Yeah.
That shit's not funny at all.
I wouldn't necessarily have a top because I like comedians for different reasons. It's like rap almost. Like some
I be listening to what's his name podcast, Joe Rogan out there. He keeps talking about he do comedy. I can't imagine him doing comedy. I haven't even tried to look up any of his stand up. I don't think he would be.
I'm trying to remember.
I can't imagine him being funny and telling jokes.
He was a comedian first.
Yeah, but I'm saying I can't even imagine him telling jokes and shit.
It's not bad. I don't think it's bad if I remember it. I haven't seen it in so long, but I don't think
Just like he doesn't give off that comedian
that's 'cause he
like
switched
lately
up.
I've been listening to a lot of his podcasts that have what's his name on there, Joey Diaz. That motherfucker, that's a funny
Joey
motherfucker.
Diaz funny.
I can imagine him being funny.
Joe Rogan is.
I can imagine him being a comedian. I can't imagine Joe Rogan being a comedian.
Joe Rogan used to be the psychedelic, the conspiracy theory guy. So he was more now he conservative kind of with his podcast and how he don't want to make people mad. So that's why he don't come off as funny. I don't think he take life a little too serious right now.
But Joey Diaz, motherfucker,
Joey Diaz is a funny motherfucker.
That's a funny motherfucker. That's like naturally.
He's one of his.
It just seemed naturally funny.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of niggas out there where I can't say I can rank comedians, bro. Because some niggas do shit differently, bro. Like Kevin Hart talk about his kids, so I can't expect him to talk about gangs. He talk about his family, and then Eddie Griffin. They talk about Michael Jackson. They talk about a little bit of everything in that era, but everybody do shit differently, bro. So
I kind of like that. I listen to one of Joey Diaz's stand-ups. I kind of like motherfucker just get up there
60s,
and just be funny. Like it don't seem like he have like you can see he kind of got a structure where they kind of bits, but it just seem like he just
be
talking
stories,
shit, like
bro.
just talking.
And the nigga got so many great stories. I just watched his. If we were talking about who podcasts we watch, I probably still watch his.
Joey Diaz.
Yeah, that nigga, he just hilarious. Bro.
Yeah.
Then they be taking acid and shit too, bro. So I'm on that shit.
They be wild, bro. They be talking about the fucking edibles and shit like that. They be taking.
Wilding on that.
He talking about he'll eat like a 50 milligram edible. And his little producer he got with him,
yeah, they be.
He'll get a 500 milligram and put the 50 milligram wrapper on and be like, oh, here you go. He's like, oh, 50 milligram, but it'd be 500. This nigga be. It was a video online, bro. The dude, he was just in the middle of the podcast.
He do this shit
because he switched the camera back. They got like Joe Rogan. He switched the camera to this person. I guess he was too fucked up. The producer just had the camera on him all day. He just fucked up. I'm like, that nigga hoe. But that's a funny motherfucker. But that's it. What'd you think?
I mean, Mike Epps.
You gotta relax.
And then it was like the third beat, fourth beat.
It is different when it's like.
The fourth time.
Like it's different because like if you see Mike Epps shit, Eddie Murphy funny to Kevin Hart, you probably got a shit ton of more comments, but you just picked that one out to go in. You know what I'm saying? Let me take another jab at this nigga.
Yeah, I mean Eddie
Kevin Hart also I gotta get on Kevin Hart too because I'm like I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm ever in whatever I'm in the top of, I don't give a fuck what it is. Whatever in my life, I'm the top. And anybody saying shit, I don't give a fuck about any of these motherfuckers below me. So I don't give.
Like at what
I don't
point,
give a damn.
Like, that's what me.
Hey, you hit that thing, Darius?
My biggest shit. Like, what are you trying to achieve if you still responding to people that like?
But you're selling out stadiums in every city around the world, getting hella money. You the most successful. Why would you care? One or two people say you're not funny.
Well,
when you go to a show with 30,000 people every night laughing at your shit, I can see if you kind of feel you want because everybody wants to say like. It's cool when just random people think you funny, but you kind of want your peers, I guess, to be like,
you want to be respected by your peers.
But still,
do you think it's like a branding thing where like it's kind of like hip hop where you gotta kind of respond to a nigga just to keep, I don't know.
Nah, hell no. In comedy?
Nah.
You never know, man.
You better write a joke about me or something. I don't fucking get on Twitter and just like.
I ain't saying I would do that shit, but
Instagram.
I'm just saying I don't know. Like, are they trying to protect that? Is Kevin Hart trying to protect his brand by responding or?
I don't think it matters because like everybody, Dave Chappelle can say he's not funny. Chris Rock can say he's not funny. There's still gonna be 30,000 people at that show every night. It's still gonna be the same amount of people there. That was excellent. Like, what happened?
Most
nah, there's still gonna be the people there. So who gives a fuck what these other comedians saying? Even if you want their respect, I'm sure there's other comedians that say you funny. Hey, give it up to you. Like, I'm sure you'll probably never hear. I'm just putting in a comedian who's like in that same realm as him. That's kind of not young, but Gabriel Iglesias. You probably never hear him say nothing bad about Kevin Hart because they kind of do the same. Gabriel Iglesias, he says some shit, but he's more like impressions, and you know what I'm saying. Like it's in that lane. Like we both doing Staples Centers. I'm not talking shit about you because I know there's other motherfuckers that think I'm not funny, and they're not on this shit. But yeah, you just gotta relax, Mike Epps. Leave Kevin Hart alone. And Kevin Hart. word of advice: don't respond. Because if I was the top of whatever field I'm in, I'm not responding
So
to nobody.
technically, Mike Epps had a point.
About what? Him not being funny?
No, he was saying that he shouldn't have responded or something.
Yeah, if you won't respond to me, you got a whole lot of people to respond to.
But
Pretty
Mike
much.
Epps knew what he was doing by saying something on a public platform.
And then trying to play him afterwards. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? How'd you find my shit? You know, like all these fucking blog people posting that shit. People probably sending it to him and shit like this. So it ain't like Don't make it seem like I'm just looking at your shit all day. Like, what's Mike Epps saying? I know a couple niggas probably. Kev, look what
especially
Mike
if
said.
y'all know, like,
Look what Mike. Y'all know each other.
yeah,
So
and they know about y'all shit. All they gotta see, hey man, look at this nigga Mike said.
yeah.
That's all they take.
All right, man. Let's get to the bullshit. Not the bullshit. The fish. I ain't gonna try to force it. Let's get into LeSean McCoy. I ain't gonna try to force it. I ain't gonna try to force it.
Hey, tell me what you said.
But I ain't gonna. I said I had something before the podcast started, but then I fucked it up because
he shot.
I
His
said it
load too
before.
early.
I shot my load too early. I said that LeSean McCoy shit is kind of shady. You know, it's just a good play on words, but I wasn't able to use it. So now y'all heard it. All right, y'all seen the pictures?
Nah,
Yeah, I seen some of them.
There's a girl.
Damn.
All right. I guess this is the girl's mom. If you don't know, LeSean McCoy has been accused of beating up his girlfriend just like any other NFL
We're gonna stick to
guy.
accused because he said he didn't do it recently. So
Yeah, whatever the fuck. I'm not. He ain't gonna sue me. I ain't nobody.
no, I'm just saying for us, you know.
Oh, just so the people know, he is
Because
alleged.
I was full on.
Yeah, I was never on that. I'm always nowadays. I'm always on. Hold on, I got to see everything.
Low key, I was like, hey, I mean, he could be one of them niggas.
But I don't know.
wasn't really thinking
Nowadays, I got to see everything. I need to see everything laid out on the table. But
about it. Yeah.
I'm guessing it's her mom because she said, "This is my daughter." She put, "This is my daughter" after LeSean McCoy of the #NFL #Buffalo Bills got a hold of her. I didn't like him from the beginning. I knew he was a #disgusting pig. He has no business in the #NFL #loser #LeSean McCoy #Shady McCoy #team. You know, tag everybody. TMZ, Buffalo Bills, tag everything. All right. I seen a different one. Her friend posted some other shit though. So that all came out. Everybody's killing him. Another NFL abuser. This and that. I wasn't surprised. I didn't look at it and be like, yeah, he beat ass. I was looking at it just like, I gotta wait and see because
They almost got.
we've seen plenty of stories of NFL people beating up their girlfriends,
Yeah.
right? But we've also seen plenty of stories of some other shit.
Being
That shit could be makeup. I don't know. That's as crazy as the world. Not even crazy. That's just what the fuck it should be. It should be. We wait and see.
I think just initially just looking at her in that picture, just like, bro.
I was looking at it like, man, girl, hold on, let me see. That's some makeup or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's what I usually should look with, but I just was.
Is it makeup? Is it some old shit? But TMZ got to the bottom of it, and this is what happened. McCoy already said he didn't do it right. And the dispatch audio reveals that her name is Delicia Cordone was attacked in a home invasion. So apparently that picture is from a home
that was
invasion.
the biggest thing. Like, when did that picture take place?
According to that, the pictures from her getting beat up like that is from somebody breaking in the house. But for some reason, they tried to flip it. There was another story that came out that a couple weeks ago he had told her he wants her to move out of his house. So, you know, it's a lot of shady shit going on. Oh, fuck, I did it again. But
Nah, you had it there. You had it there.
it's a lot of wild shit going on.
Bro, she might have set up the home invasion when you start getting details like
It's
she
possible.
might be getting kicked out. Like, ain't nobody gonna beat you up that bad and then most likely don't kill you. I don't know. It's just weird to me.
The only thing that had me thinking like, all right, he really might have beat her ass.
With
Just
the
because
dog.
with that CT, not even with the dog. I mean, I wouldn't even that. See, when they add the dog in, y'all just want the sympathy, really. People really care about the animal. So when you can talk about he beating the shit, he giving the dog kidney
some crazy
failure
shit.
and all that shit. I just seen this nigga beat the shit out of his dog.
Darius?
Yes. That nigga shit on the wall, and Darius is going crazy. This nigga was weaving.
How the fuck did he do that?
That dog was weaving the fuck out of Darius' shots. Darius is not hitting that nigga. But nah. But this when you try to add that, just say he beat you up. I don't even know about the damn dog and the dog kidney failure. Just tell me he beat you up. But I could think it's true because the NFL niggas do be getting that CTE shit. He is a running back. He been in the league for a minute, so it ain't nothing past him to have a little bit of CTE and going crazy. So I feel like a lot of these people who get married as NFL players, they gotta really like think about like the money and all that shit. You living that good life. It's cool right now. But you really gotta think about a couple years from now, 20 years from now, This nigga go crazy and kill everybody in the house. Go crazy, kill himself. He go crazy, kill me, and I'll just go crazy. So that's the only reason I was like, he might have, you know. I know Ray Rice beat up his girlfriend.
Don't you forget about shit too when you at CT? So
I think you get like early like Alzheimer's or some shit like that.
Nigga could have did it, flipped out, and forgot.
Yeah,
that's what's really scary. And then you can't even be calling him disgusting. It's honestly, bro, it's other people's business and shit. So we gotta let that shit take.
We can't just be quick. You know. I can't do it anymore. I can't be quick to just jump out the window on people's shit until like when a video comes. Like Ray Rice is undeniable.
Yeah,
you beat ass. We've seen plenty of football players get fucked off. We've seen plenty of niggas get arrested for fake rapes and fake. It's just too much. Now I just got to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. It sounds fucked up, but I mean that's what you got to do at the end of the day. I can't jump out the window and be like, he's a piece of shit. Kick him off the team. Do like, this, do that.
Her mom saying like she been knew he was an asshole, but it's like, well, why is your daughter staying in that relationship? Why she can't see the same things you seeing? So like, or is she trying to stick in it for the money and then not really paying attention to the risk? And it's like certain shit like that. And I ain't gonna say it's true or not, cause we don't know what the fuck happened, but it's just I don't know. I'm kind of tired of these situations coming out because it's not our business. There's nothing we could do about it, no way, bro. Yeah. Just like even if, bro, like we talked about shit with the ex extension, like bro, if you beating your girl or something, it's probably from some mama or daddy issues. So it's like, bro, you got trauma that's built up inside of you. Now you taking that on somebody smaller than you. It's the same shit with a bully.
You was bullying, and bullies become or victims of bullying eventually become the bully
type shit.
That is how life goes.
Yeah, I mean, we could go off on these people, you know, talk about them. And
you're a piece of shit. You're disgusting. You're whatever the fuck. But at the end of the day, nobody really gives a fuck.
Ain't shit gonna change, bro. Because I mean, you can tell them you want to go to jail.
Y'all seen the video of Fabulous going crazy on his girlfriend? Y'all don't give a fuck.
Nigga was just on YouTube.
Khalees came out and said Nas used to beat the shit out of her. Y'all still was rushing to listen to that Nas album. Like
we talk about R. Kelly P. Don't like, bro.
R. Kelly P. Y'all still stepping in the name of love. I'm killing today. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm on my shit today. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm on my shit today. I'm in my bag today.
Keep rolling, deep.
But nah, man, that's just how we are,
bro. Yeah, it's honestly biased and. I got a question.
We gotta like you though. If we don't like you,
I got a question.
If Harvey Weinstein was a black, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it 1,000%. Harvey Weinstein, Russell Simmons got the same goddamn shit, like going on, allegations and all that. You don't hear too many people talking about Russell.
He got the same amount of people though.
He got. I swear, it's like every week is one person, another two, another three. Damn. If I could go back and look at every article, it's got to be over 20. And it's rape, not just he pulled his dick out on me, he tickled my titty, none of that. It's like he raped me, like, and that shit is he like Rubber Man.
Right now, ain't nobody black.
That shit is sliding off of there. Like I just seen it today. Russell Simmons hit with another rape allegation. He's sitting in the back praying and meditating, and he whatever. This shit's not sticking to him because everybody likes him. Harvey Weinstein, you don't even know. You never even knew. You see that shit every time a good movie come on. You see the bullshit pop up. The Weinstein company.
I start noticing that shit now more than
you don't know what the fuck that was. You just get the shot on the screen, get the movie playing. Oh, this is the Weinstein. Look, he looked like a dirty ass white dude raping, fucking tickling people's titties and shit. Get him the hell out of here.
I don't know how I really want to preference this question, but like, do people need to lose their job when they like fucking up or something civilly? Like, does that happen?
If you rape somebody?
No, I mean,
I don't want you working for me if you're raping people. Get out of my office.
Not raping, bro. Not raping. I'm just saying, like, I guess I don't know because it's just a hard topic. It's not even.
If there's a person working for me, like this media company shit, defriend, all this shit blow up, and there's a guy that's working for me, even a woman, but let me just say guy because it always happens with guys, and somebody come out 15 years after and be like, "Oh, he grabbed my butt," I'm not firing him. I'm just not. I can't do it. Now, if they say he raped you, I bet you're fired. But come on, bro, because we all done did like in 15 years. You could have been a little piece of shit. We used to grab girls' ass in motions and night moves, like just run by, squeeze on the butt. Like I can't. Like imagine in high school prom, not even prom, whatever little parties, you grab a girl on the butt, trying to get roll up, whatever. We're what 16?
Yeah, around there.
16, 17. Let's say 15 years from now, we'll be 32. Say we're doing good, 32. Girl come out. Fucking girl from Summer Creek talking about, oh, he grabbed my ass at a party. I'm not even the same nigga I was. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was just bullshit. Hey, you can close that door there, so I want that nigga looking in the toilet. But I'm not even the same person. I did. I just admitted. Yeah. If I remember, I ain't gonna admit if I ain't do the shit. But like if I remember, okay, yeah, I grabbed the ass. I was a little fucking ready to go, cocked and loaded 16-year-old. I'm just grabbing the ass.
I guess
I'm ready to go.
I guess my question should be if it happened a while ago, should they lose their job?
Rape?
No, like with LeSean McCoy or some shit. Or
beating that girl ass?
I guess so. It's just so bad, bro. Like I guess you can't.
But I don't even think I fired because that's their business.
That's what because it's a business shit.
Like it's hard. Personal. Like it's hard for me to if a dude.
Business,
that's like if every person I apply for a job, I gotta ask you, did you ever beat your wife ass? Have you ever hit anybody before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like there's plenty of niggas that probably work at my job beat the shit out their wives. Probably people at my last job beat. There's a lot of women that work at my job that beat the shit out their husbands, like slap them, hit them. Just because we gotta get this misconception out the way. Just because when a woman hits a man and they'll end up with bruises and shit, you still abusing.
We ain't seen some.
I done seen some people get their ass whipped by a girl. But I'm just saying, like, just because you ain't give me no bruises, scratch, you still abusing.
We look like some abusers. They go to their camera trying to defend this nigga Darius there one night.
Oh damn. Yeah. See, it's women that go crazy too.
Bro, she tried to go.
And Darius pull that shit on her ass 10, 15 years from now.
Some crazy shit.
TSU pull the footage. We got witnesses and everything. She fried. That's the world we live in. She should be out of here.
No, I'm just wondering because I mean,
her shit's even crazier. She might have been a serial killer. She's waiting there. Like, that's some other level. She's stalking. She's crazy as hell. She's trying to run in the room. Like, that's like on a whole nother level.
But no, it's not even. It's not. It's really not because I've seen girls do that. Even
I ain't never seen no shit like that before.
Bro, I've seen crazy.
Oh man, not like that. She came in like a fucking banshee with it.
Bro, we had the double
throw her ass back. We like, God.
Bro, we literally threw her off.
This girl only soaking wet 90 pounds, and me and Bryce got a double team my ass.
Bro,
like,
we threw her and she landed like the Matrix on just.
She looking at us. I'm back, nigga. And I'm like, what the hell going on? Oh hell no! Fix the camera. What this nigga doing? Attacking you?
We threw it.
Fix that camera.
We threw it and she landed like Spider-Man, goddamn.
Like, pull it.
Yeah, you might have to look. That nigga Baxter
I can see
crazy.
Pull it a little bit more this way. All right, that's good.
I just don't.
But nah, like it's like you throw her and she just like
she land.
Look at Black Panther. That's how she landed. One of these motherfuckers, right? Iron Man landed. That's how she landed on the goddamn ground. Looking at me and Bryce. I said, "Hell, not close the door, nigga. We out of here."
We did. I had to shut the door on her.
Slam the door on her ass, and she came banging on the door. I said, "Hell, nah."
Cause soon we threw her, bro. She started running.
I'm about to just throw this nigga Darius outside. I don't got time for this bullshit.
What the fuck?
Here, get this nigga. You can have. I don't got time for this bullshit.
But I guess I was just wondering, bro, how can you preference personal shit and shit that happened at the job? Because the first thing, like the shit with LeSean McCoy, is like he don't need to be working in the NFL, but like they don't got shit to do with his NFL talent. Like same shit with the R. Kelly shit. Like, what you gonna do? Start making music or some shit? Like, how you gonna you can't ban?
That's easy, cause like with the R. Kelly, he can make as much music as he want. Y'all just gotta really not support him. He can't do shit no more. The NFL is like a real job.
But don't he?
The music's just like a supply and demand thing. But even if he was independent, he can still put out music and people still gonna buy it. Now, if people just stop buying this shit, then he'll be fried. But if he his own company, he keep putting out shit, then like, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah, I guess some people just privileged once you work under a corporation, bro.
Once you big enough, like Drake, he don't really need a label no more. He could just put the shit out independently. But I don't know. What would you do if you had a person working for you?
I mean, it's only you gotta fire them. That's the only way of doing it. I mean, unless you got some type of program and you help people. Like the NFL was trying to do.
Are you talking about beating them up like recently?
If it happened more recently, I guess it's like.
See, I'm thinking you talking about like he beat up his wife 15 years ago. He's trying to find a job.
If it's back in the day, that's why it's a little more because it's the past. They ain't changed, and even then, like, what if they did it? What if they were drunk? Or what if she cheated? Like what? Like I'm not saying it's still an excuse, but like you never know. Like
you don't know people's triggers. Like you
never know, bro. And like they never had any signs of doing that before. And I mean, you never know. And I like she said, the mama said he had signs.
So you're saying if I had an employee working with me right now, he came to work, he was like, or his wife coming to me and be like, he just beat me up.
Well, I
don't know. Damn.
Because because it's not gonna change if you send them in jail. Because we know they're not really gonna rehabilitate them. So technically, like I feel like if you're a big corporation, you should probably have something to do with alcohol abuse, something to do with women abuse. Because think about it, bro. You be stressing people out. So a part of your job and them working all the time.
Can you legally penalize people for stuff that happens outside the workplace?
It depends if you sign it. Like if you sign like something that like you're a part of their brand and like your brand hurts their brand and you sign that shit, then of course you probably could get hold. But other than that, I mean, because you know, like,
well, I guess because Giles do be trying to check your social medias and see what you're doing.
Like if they say, like, if you wearing
they probably could.
If you wearing like a corporate shirt or something while you're doing something, you can get fired. Versus if you didn't have any clothes on with that shit, so it's kind of like the same.
That's
shit,
a tricky situation. I don't know.
You never know. But I mean, I just with a place like the NFL, I don't really think they should be trying to ban people more than
that. But they got to though. They a brand, like everything. NFL's already looked at as the woman beaters.
You can make your brand. You can do even one up and by rehabilitating, like going that next step. Because bro, banning these people not gonna change shit, and they're not. I mean, they're not going to jail. That's even if they did, that's not gonna change shit.
It probably cost them more money to rehabilitate them, so they're more likely just fire them, cut them.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. They're not really fixing the problem, and that's what people you so quick to go fire somebody, but they might become worse than if you start work with them because you never know. I'm just saying, if we really truly trying to help people in the long run,
yeah, shit might get worse. She might be like, all right, now I'm fired. I mean, he still got unless he didn't save his money good. Yeah. He got money, but he like, damn, I love the NFL. You got me fucking fired from the shit. Now I really want to beat your ass. At first I was just beating your ass because I was a piece of shit. Yeah, now I got a reason to beat your ass. Not saying it's acceptable or just like that, but that's just the shit that can happen.
We're just saying, like, how can you really help these people, bro? Because, I mean, doing, like, just saying that he got to be fired, that's not going to do shit.
He might be that CTE. You got to check his brain.
A lot of shit, bro, like, you really need to, like, invest in these people, especially with the football, because, like, their mind fucked up. Then, like, bro, you're taught to take out your frustrations through physical shit. So how you, like, it might be hard for you not to take off that trigger after practice or some shit. So, I mean, it's different with, I think, athletes maybe than other people. But still, I think we should be looking for more rehabilitation more than anything. But that's just me trying to figure out some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I don't do shit like that.
Because you get a lot of shit like that. Like, I think like 5 or 6 years ago, like the dude from Kansas City came up there and killed himself in front of the facilities after he killed his girlfriend or some shit like that. This happened a while ago.
That linebacker?
Something like that, bro. He was in Kansas City, bro. He drove there and killed himself outside the stadium. And it's like, bro, why? Like, what's going on? Like, you don't know. Like, it's just so many different things going on. And I think he killed his girlfriend too right before that. So
you know why? Also, I think a lot of NFL players kill themselves because it's kind of like that thing. We didn't really get stuck in it because we got out of it fast. But it's like when your whole life is like
football,
a certain thing, not anything. When it's anything, when your whole life is anything, and that one thing get taken away, and you feel like you ain't got no other purpose in life, then you just be like, what the fuck do I do? You just feel like you ain't worth shit. So then, what's the next best thing?
Like, and
just take yourself out.
For other things, it's more restricted than others because you literally only can go to NBA, college, NFL. Yeah. So it's like you can't really go. I mean, LeVar doing it, he building his own league, but like that shit not just doable right off the moment. Like if you making music, you ain't work out there, you can go somewhere else. It's different things. Like you can become your own practitioner as a doctor and shit if you ain't work out certain places. But you know, with this sports shit, bro, that's some trapping shit, bro. Cause like I know for us, bro, I know for me personally, after like TSU and going through that shit, I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I about to do, bro?
Yeah.
Like, I've been playing football since I was like 4 or 5. Like that was really I thought I was gonna make it through that, bro. And it's honestly, I ain't had no other inkling of. I mean, I computer programming, but after a long, like man, that shit.
Man, I don't want to do that shit either.
Yeah, it's what like I'm doing that shit for money because I know that's a good marketing place and I know I can make money there. But it's not real passion in that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you get trapped in that, bro. And getting the older you get, you ain't a good investor. You're not smart. That your brain fucked up.
You already in debt. You use credit card debt. You just get to go in this deep hole. Like fuck, my life over. I ain't. And you only be like 22.
And they just used you, and you felt like you was this greatest thing. Like you, bro, that shit really fuck with you, bro. Like
he was like,
I'm not. This is really kind of off LeSean McCoy. It's just that, like the mentality.
This is like to lead back to their mentality of what they might think.
Yeah.
As far as the retiring and killing yourself, kill your girlfriend, and killing whatever you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's
whatever
just
crazy shit you
mental health. Period in the world need to be reevaluated. Honestly, that's
right.
the biggest key, regardless. Like from any community you look at, I think we don't take mental health serious enough. So. Of course, you're going to condemn these people. And that's the worst thing to do with somebody that's going through mental shit.
Keep like push, you're crazy, get away, shutting you out.
They literally don't know how to control their emotions and shit like that. And it's something that can be done unless they're literally retarded or something and have CTE or, you know, anything like that. But I ain't mean to say retarded, but, you know, people might get offended at that, but you know what I'm saying.
Get offended by everything.
Yeah, mental illness.
They get offended when you call them a girl when they're a girl. So I mean,
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
I wanted to talk about that shit like that because I seen a video about it, but I was like, I ain't gonna get into it.
What
The world's just fucking going.
What
crazy.
is it, man? You know, I like to talk
The
about shit
world's
like
just
this.
like I was watching a video from BuzzFeed, and it was
They always do gay shit.
non-gender conforming parents raising a kid or something like that. Like they don't believe in the gender whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And then they had a son. It was she calls herself queer, but I don't know. I don't know the terms. It's like too many terms to keep up with, so I'll just say the lesbian that looks like the guy, right? And then there's a lesbian that just looks like a regular woman, right? So that's their thing. And then they're just talking about we don't want to there was other clips in the video where they're like, not necessarily these two people saying, just like other people talking and stuff. There's like, why does a doctor get to play God and choose if my kid is a boy or girl at birth? And there should be no gender. Like this was the woman was saying, not the one that looked like plays the guy role, but the woman was just talking like, why I don't really the books that they have, like kids books, teach you like boy girl type stuff, but she wants to teach them like, oh no, that's not a boy or girl, that's just a child. That's a child. There's no like gender. There's no gender, or don't subscribe to any gender until you really find whatever. Just, there's nothing wrong. Let me PSA to everybody out there. I don't understand it, so maybe if we ever get somebody come on this podcast and try to explain it, you probably try to explain it, and it still won't make any fucking sense to me because I believe there's boys and girls. There's boys and girls. There's nothing wrong with being a boy. Nothing wrong with being a girl. If you're a person, like I don't have a friend of transgender people going from girl to man or man to woman. Don't sit here and try to tell me there's no fucking genders at all, and that shit doesn't. Don't tell me that shit.
The flaw in that.
You could be transgender. You can go from a boy to a girl. That's perfectly fine. All that's just cool. But don't try to sit here and tell me there's no such thing as gender or
the fact that
no
men can't have
wild
babies,
shit like that.
So I mean, it got to be a science behind it. It's not that they're both childs and they both have the same facilities. We talked about this. Like y'all, like people want to argue about labels and what you call these things, but you still have to teach these kids a different way. Point blank. Period. No matter what
you're teaching them something, because she's talking about.
Because you can't teach them.
The boy's coming out like the dad with the mom, but the one that like looks like the dad, looks like a guy. He's doing sports shit, but she's talking about I'm trying to put tutus on him. So you're training him to be a certain thing either way.
Yeah.
And the funny thing to me is every time I see these little talks and these studies, it's never people raising girls trying to teach them that they could be boys, and it's never that. It's always for some reason there's some agenda to make. There's always we only could teach the boys that there's no gender. Or the boy could be a girl. I don't ever see people talking about with their child that's a girl that's like, oh, you could be a girl or you could be a boy. I don't never see that shit. It's always little boys they're trying to train to not believe in gender or do whatever. And I don't know, it's some shit going on. And I got a son, and I'm telling you right now, he ain't learning none of that shit. He a boy. I'm gonna start calling this nigga a man when he start talking. You a man. He ain't even a boy. You a man. Shit.
Yeah, bro. Because I mean,
I'm not even now. If he come to me, there ain't no bullshit talking about he's 3 years old talking about he a woman. And you ever heard about the people like they be 3 years old, they start giving them hormone blockers and shit like that? I'm not doing that. At 3, crazy. You're fucking ballistic, insane. This ain't. I don't care about this hell no. That's a hell no. What the hell's going on? Now this nigga turn 18. He get his own bread, and he want to turn to a girl on his own dime. Hey, do what you do. I still love you.
You said on your own bread.
I'm not paying. I'm not paying for it.
I'm not paying for this gay shit.
I ain't got whatever it is. I'm not paying for it.
I hear that, bro.
I still love you, all that shit, but I'm not paying for it.
I don't know about that little shit.
That's my son. I still rock with you.
Bro,
I guess you my daughter now, but hey, I still rock with you.
Hey man, I'm just playing. But it's
really the mental thing is just you're talking about you're 6 years old, you're gonna do the transgender surgery. Bro, no, you can't. Come on, they gonna change their mind in 5 years and be like, damn, where my dangling at? Son, you cut it off. You wanted to be a girl.
I can say this, bro. Like they be mimicking shit that's going on spiritually because you could say that we came from androgyny spiritually in the sense of we trying to go back to that and become, because we got a masculine and feminine brain. So if we bring them back together, they become whole again. But they're trying to portray that in the physical and, make every gender seem the same. But they don't got shit to do with the physical. It's talking about some spiritual shit inside of you.
Yeah, let me just be clear. I'm sure ain't nobody who listens.
And then it's not even masculine.
I'm sure anybody who listens to us ain't going to be mad about me saying shit. But I don't give a fuck. Once again, you be transgender. I could probably meet transgender people when I get older. I don't give a fuck. Do what you do. You want to be gay? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't got no arguments.
I don't like
with
I don't like the crazy shit. Like talking about there's no such thing as genders and yeah, there's boys and girls. That's what it is. I don't let that's wild shit.
Bro,
If that's what you believe though, whatever. It's still wild shit.
It's the same.
I don't need my these when I send my son to school, I'm not even worried about them teaching them bullshit ass history. Now y'all start teaching them all this other wild shit.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, hold on. All right, y'all told him Christopher Columbus is a good guy, whatever. Fuck, I can deal with that shit. I can teach him that he's not in his own time. When y'all, I mean, I can still teach him he's a boy, but when y'all start doing all that wild shit, I ain't fucking with it.
I was about to say,
get out of school. We out of school. Come on.
It's just like them saying they don't see no color when it comes to like the black and white shit. That's stupid. There's definitely color involved. Like it's dumb to say you see no color. It's just avoiding something now. And it's the same kind of shit with the. You don't want no labels and
I
shit.
just don't get it. I don't understand it.
I would never either. It's not a part. It's a war that I'm not trying to fight, take part in, or nothing. I don't even care. Y'all live your own world outside that bubble, bro. Like for me, bro, I don't. Even if I have kids, they not touching that world, bro. Like
I don't want this nigga to look at that shit. Dad, turn your head this way. We ain't looking over there. I don't know what the fuck going on over there.
shit
We ain't
weird.
doing that.
Nigga, this is shit Wakanda.
Like yeah, you. There ain't nothing wrong with your son being a man and being your daughter being a girl. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, bro, the fact that you.
But the thing is, it all stems. You know what? All this I feel like stems from
What?
is rape. They're trying to make men like they're trying to instead of just telling boys. I mean, you can tell people. Everybody tells people rape is bad, but like instead of just telling people that rape is bad, shit, they're trying to like make you super feminine, so where you're not even like I don't know.
Aggressive.
Yeah, they're trying to make you like not aggressive. They're trying to make you super feminine. Like that's gonna work. There's still crazy looking motherfuckers out here raping people. They don't give a fuck about that shit. If somebody wants to rape, they're gonna. I don't know. That's what
You can't prevent it, bro. This is the world. It's crazy.
Yeah,
that just
you can't prevent people from murdering. If somebody wants to kill somebody, if you take away the guns, they're gonna figure out a way to kill.
The fact that you can die,
they're gonna figure it out. If somebody like just really, really wants to kill you,
they can punch you to death.
they will figure it out. I promise. But that's all. That's all I had about that.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't really nothing to talk about no more.
It was just, I just seen it. I'm just like, no, really, this was sparked. I seen a girl put on Twitter, one of them verified motherfuckers. I don't know what the fuck they do. And then she said, what's, let me see, where the hell my phone at? I want to get the exact quote. Hold on.
That topic just dead to me, bro, because
it just seems so wild. Like, what the fuck is going on? What are we talking about?
I mean, it can't be dick who gotta aware people type shit.
She said gender inclusive alternates to ladies and gentlemen for a best man wedding speech. I'm just like, just say ladies and fucking gentlemen. A person was like, say ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary. There's nothing wrong with being, you're a woman, there's nothing fucking wrong with it.
At this point, so I can just be like, bro, I'm not a human.
You just say you a tree. Shit, be whatever.
I'm not a human. I'm not in this body.
Yeah,
even though I know I'm my spirit, I'm still not taking no human existence.
Whatever you want to be. You want to be this fucking poster right here?
Yeah, bro. I seen somebody saying it's kind of the same, but they were just saying, bro, we not our body type shit, and we're our spirit. But nigga, you still in.
See, if you say that makes more sense.
No, it does, but you're still in the human body. So at the end of the day, you still entrapped. Your spirit is inside the human body. True. So at the end of the day, you can say you're not human, but you're still dealing with human shit. Like either way it go, like same with like you. If you're a woman, and you don't want to be a woman, you still gotta go through periods. Like it's the same shit, bro. Like
you think it make more sense if they was like, well, no, because that's what they do be saying. Well, no, but that's transgender. I don't give a fuck about you being transgender. Because if you say you're transgender, you got to be something. You're either a woman or a man.
Cause what is the gender?
Yeah.
Niggas don't understand words. How can you be trans something? Because that means you're trans means you're changing from something.
From something to something. So you can't transition
Rob,
from something.
You
can't transition from something to nothing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we out there. Let's talk about. What we got? Drake.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about Kanye. Let's talk about Kanye.
I got some. I might have to give Kanye the benefit of the doubt because I don't know.
Nah, fuck Kanye.
Nah, but there might be something.
Can't be leapfrogging.
Nah. It might be something. It might be something in that Kanye shit.
Listen.
Just like another side of the coin. Like I'm sure it's the whole shit, but it could be another. But as we all know, the Drake Pusha T shit went down, and it's coming out. Reports are coming out that Pusha T got all his ammo from Kanye West, telling him about Drake's song, March 14th. Drake was in Wyoming with them, helping them write songs, shit like that. I'm guessing he played the song for Kanye, and then whenever Pusha T and them got into the beef, that's what he told him about it, and he used it. He flipped it on him. If I'm about to put out a song saying that I'm happy about being a dad, I'm making a song to my son, but you beat me to the punch and flip it on me because nobody else knows about it, so you can paint that narrative that I'm a deadbeat because nobody knows about it. And then when I put my album out and I talk about it, everybody's gonna think that I'm only talking about it because you said it. So it was smart, but it's some hoe ass shit. I don't respect it. Like, I let Pusha T dish shit. After that, I can't even look at it and be like, "Oh yeah, he killed."
Because it's no point to make now because he's not a deadbeat.
Yeah, it's not like everything he said in the hoe is like, all right.
Like, you know, he been talking about his father and mother shit. So it's like, bro, at the end of the day, Pusha T just
Pusha T really caught an L because Drake shit was clever as whatever.
All you had was gossip, and then you got the gossip from the nigga that you gossiping about.
It was fake shit. It wasn't even like no honest, real shit. Like,
no new shit technically.
No, I'm talking about the kid because most of it is about you being a deadbeat, you playing border patrol.
I can see why you saying
fake
like that. Yeah,
because I'm telling you, if I'm in a room with y'all niggas,
damn, he really did go in like that.
If I'm in a room with y'all, right, and I'm like, hey, bro, I'm about to have a baby. I'm so hype about it, and then y'all go outside and be like,
this nigga different say he want an abortion or some shit like that.
And then I'm like, what the fuck going on? I just told y'all I was happy. Y'all flipped it. Cause you know the world's gonna look at it. Oh shit, Drake got a kid. He a deadbeat. He gotta be a deadbeat. You know. I don't respect it. It's no dub. It's no dub no more to me.
I mean, I've like literally one Pusha T song, maybe one of his features, bro. He never had respect for me, so I mean, it just flush that nigga already.
Yeah, come on. There ain't nobody in the music industry that could try to be like, oh yeah, that was some real shit. Like you'd be like, oh that was clever. He hold that nigga. But when you just really like,
he got a ghostwriter.
When you really dive into it, it's like,
he got a ghostwriter.
How can I respect that?
Drake is ghostwriter.
I can't respect that shit.
That shit lame, bro.
I can't respect it.
It's no way to, bro. It's
basically gossip.
The story of Adam, it's not even God. It's like it's not even a guy. Like if he'd have been like, oh damn, Drake has a kid. He's about to let y'all know he has a kid. But when you trying to, I'm a deadbeat and all this shit, I'm just like,
bro, me talking, I don't even like talking about other people's situations in life, like, period. The fact that you just got to gossip and put this shit out. And it's like, bro, what's the beef about? What Drake ain't say shit to you recently, not that I know of. Like, what?
I know some two birds, one stone, then his shit.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that shit.
Then Duppy, then that.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
But let's really talk about Kanye. If I play you some shit, especially some shit I'm telling you that I'm going to put out my album, I'm going to announce to the world, and you know me and this nigga got problems. Even though
that's Drake's fault too, though.
Yeah, he shouldn't. I wouldn't play Kanye shit.
Yeah.
Even though he's your president, your label, and all that shit, so I'm sure you're gonna let him know you're like, fuck. Cause this is how I'm looking at it. Him telling him that shit. Took Pusha T a couple days to put that record out. I'm looking at it like Pusha T was in that bitch. Pusha T acting all confident, surgical summer, all that shit. Looking at that song and just talking about that kid, he ain't had shit
at all.
That's all he had. He didn't have shit else. If Drake would have never played that song for Kanye, I feel like this whole beef shit, this whole diss track would have been completely different.
And Kanye a hoe because he was mad when him and Jay-Z and Drake all couldn't make songs together. But now Kanye, bro, he probably just on some other shit, probably talking too much, loose lips. Like
that's what I was thinking. That's what I was giving the benefit out. Maybe he was just talking about, man, Drake just paid me some good shit, dude. He about to have a son. It was a dope record. And Pusha T was just like, man, I'm fucking. He got a son. Nobody know about it. Oh, bet. You know what I'm saying? I could have been like that. Couldn't have been. It might not have been on some evil.
I think.
Come look at this shit right here.
That's how I look at it.
See, look,
his album was trash. Yeah. They're like, we need something.
Yeah. Who album's trash?
Pusha T.
Oh.
We need something.
I want to say trash, but it wasn't. Man, it wasn't as hyped as everybody was saying.
No, it was trash. I'm good.
Y'all heard the bars for Kanye though in the little.
Oh, he was going in.
Whatchamacallit? What you want to hear? Part 1 and part 2 behind the bars.
It's a part 2?
You know, it's chopped up. Here's part 1.
Okay,
they say this is all about Kanye. First verse.
Personal thing if I'm getting up close. Loyal to Oaks, I've taken an O. Versace Hotel and I'm taking the robes. Seen him in person, I'm seeing a ghost. They told me relax as they're taking control. Take all that shit up with P and his bro. I wish you the best, let me know how it goes. Wanna be free and I wanna let go. We came around and you showed us the most. I know so much shit that I cannot expose. I keep it inside and I laugh on my own. Got all the tea and I'm hotting it up. I need a shade mansion, no room's not enough. You're dropping some shit, but that shit was a bust. They got no direction and following us. I come from a city that they never touch. Your man is a goofy and he could get brushed. I can't name a rap.
But he got when I see you in person, I see a ghost. That's Kanye ghost.
Yeah,
See ghost.
And you ain't get to the shoe shit yet.
I didn't even get to the shoe. That's just the first part. I didn't even know all that shit. And then what else he said?
We
Said I
came
got so
around
much
and showed
info
them all.
about you, showing you, giving you all the information. I got so much shade. I need a shade mansion, not a shade room. He ate that up. I don't know if you know what the shade room is.
That's
you know what it is?
the
The little
radio
blog
show.
site on Instagram.
Oh, it's not a radio show.
No, it's not a little Instagram. It's a little Instagram.
I know. I heard of it.
It's like academics for girls.
Yeah.
Shade room. That's what it is. He ate that up.
That shit.
I need a shade mansion, not a room. He ate that up because he got so much information on Kanye. That's why he's begging Kanye. Hey, I'm begging you to please fucking respond to me.
One off topic thing. The Drake songs I like got better, but the songs I didn't like. But it's some shit.
From the
I'm like,
album?
yeah, I'm like, man, I ain't hear this shit.
Let's play part two. This is when I first heard this. I obviously knew this part was about Kanye.
Yeah.
I got way too big off views. Back to the basics, I won't lose. They wanna link when they got no tunes. They too worried about selling out shoes. I don't give a fuck about jeans or crap, or going to Milan or going to the Met. I just wanna make these songs for the set. I just wanna load that and let that wet.
He ate that. But yeah, I ain't worried about selling out shoes. Obviously, Kanye is with the
Going
Yeezys.
to the Met,
Right.
that shit
Going to the Met,
too.
going to Milan. Like, I don't give a fuck about all that fashion bullshit y'all care about. Drake don't even give a fuck about Pusha T. I don't think Drake really. He made the diss, but also in W Freestyle there was a lot of shit that was. He was more disappointed than Kanye. Like, goddamn,
Yeah.
because like now when you see everything in the full scheme of
You
things,
get
like,
why he wanted
I played
Kanye
you
a
this.
lot
I
harder.
played you that song. It's like I see why he wasn't really. He probably looking at Pusha T. I don't give a fuck about no fucking Pusha T. That's like me fucking rapping against Tiger. Like that's you know what I'm saying. Like
Bro,
we got
you-
all these people on here. And I'm
Pusha
not worried
T
about
waiting
you.
on the response, and his first thing is talking about Kanye.
Kanye, I never do a nigga like Virgil. You're like, they ain't got shit to do with me. What they got to do with me? What are you talking about? But he did some shit that pushed T. Like, you're not
Yeah.
even top 5, whatever. But, like, that was like a little fish in a
And
big pond.
what's crazy is, bro, looking at it from like now, like nigga, if Drake respond, like he responded to himself because you the only reason you know this information is because
Yeah.
I gave it to you. So it's like, if I keep responding, I'm just giving you more and more content to keep selling and shit. So it's like that's why he ain't respond.
That's why I wish we was just, I wish this shit was already like, because I'd be able to like say something to people and they would hear me say it. Like, I'd be watching Everyday Struggle and I see that Wayno dude,
Yeah,
he's homeboys with Push T, right? So they presented this information and he was acting like, oh, no, it's not. Unbiasedly, you know that's an L, that you don't
Yeah.
win. If you get some bullshit information and then you try to flip it, okay, I can say you're smart. You did a good, public perception, you fucked this shit up. That's smart. But like, if you just really like, okay, let me think about
real
this shit.
nigga.
If you just,
real nigga shit,
if you just really look back at like, all right, my nigga, you did some cheap shit because obviously you didn't have shit to say after that. Once Drake threw that Ghost Ride and shit out there and threw that onto the table, you ain't had shit for that. So you like,
the fact this nigga
Take
said
out-
all rapping
take out-
aside.
take out every kid thing and everything that has to do with the kid. Like talking about his parents is relation to the kid. Like saying how his parents aren't
Or
good
the
with family.
girlfriend, yeah.
All that shit, if you take all that shit as this, he ain't got shit.
Not really.
Honestly, there's nothing in there.
Nothing.
Maybe the only thing that you could keep is your damn cover art with the blackface. That's the only thing.
And then we bro,
That's it.
It's still like
And Drake addressed that. Hey,
That's
I'm
what I'm
light
saying,
skinned, but
bro.
I'm
That
still a dark nigga. Like, hey, he addressed that.
that shit funny. I didn't know that's what he meant. That
I
shit
don't think
for.
that's what he meant. I'm just throwing it out there.
It could
He
have been
addressed it.
nigga different on the road.
All right, I'm rolling today, man. I'm feeling good today.
Yeah, that shit, bro. Just from a real nigga, like you wouldn't want to hang around a nigga moving like that, bro. Like you tell him something,
Hell, you a snake.
and now
Okay.
you doing that shit for money too. It ain't nothing else.
You a
bro.
gospel girl. That
Facts,
nigga's
bro.
a Pusha T is a gospel girl.
All
Not
rapping
because
aside, go-
not even because he said he had a kid. If you would have just said he had a kid, whatever, that's still gospel girl shit. But the fact you tried to paint it in a whole nother way. You like the evil bully bitch that I tell you some information off Mean Girls, and you go to school and tell everybody and flip it on me.
Bro, that's some bitch.
Like look,
Bro,
if
we
y'all
already
ever seen,
kinda
y'all
said
ain't never
that,
watched
but-
13 Reasons Why, huh?
Nah.
All right, the nigga, this whole shit gets stumbling with the girl. She out with a boy, and she go down a slide. She got a skirt on, right? The nigga take a picture of her panties while she going down a slide because you can see, but he flipped it to make it seem like
She was showing.
he was on some shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the type of shit that
She killed
is.
herself for that.
It was no. If you watch it, it's like a lot.
Oh.
It's 13 episodes and it's 13 tapes. Like this tape's about you. This leading up to like
I got you.
this shit. But that was like the first tape was him. That's really what started her like getting bullied at school. That's what that type of shit is like. You take something that's innocent and not something, and you completely flip it into
Man,
some
honestly,
bullshit.
bro, because like you said, when the school start bullying you, you want the media and everybody else start bullying
You want the media. You want
to
his
help,
fans to
to
turn
help.
on him.
Yeah,
You want all that.
because
Shit
you don't really
to-
got shit to say.
Yeah.
Man, bro, that shit whack.
And
bro.
ain't nobody in the media gonna turn around and be like, you know what? That nigga is whack for that. Nobody's gonna do
But
it.
we were saying that anyways before we knew about this shit.
Because
he wasn't
Drake,
talking about shit.
I think Drake kind of got that Kevin Hart shit. Like, he's so successful, he's so whatever. Niggas just hate just to hate.
Oh, I see
Like
what
I
you're
was
saying.
reading it, like I was reading an article from Complex, some nigga named Angel Diaz or some shit. I was like, he was just slaying like this fucking. He ain't had a good album since this. All his music. I was like, what the fuck?
What do
is he
people
talking
qualify
about?
as good music, bro?
I
Because
don't
I be seeing niggas on Twitter like, bro, I ain't gonna never listen to Drake.
I understand. See, look, that's my. If you
I don't get
say
it.
if you say this album good, it's not Drake's best shit. All right, it's not Drake's best shit. But you can't say. I can't even say it's trash compared to his other shit. It's just not as good, but it's still good music.
If somebody say I don't listen to Drake, bro, I honestly be confused. I don't get it. Like you can say I'm biased or something, but I don't get it. The nigga talk about personal shit from relationships, and now if you don't like him talking about women, I mean he talk about other shit too. But it's like, bro, production, like that's not the question. So I don't know. I really don't be knowing, bro. What you want to be a hood nigga? I don't get it.
Them niggas,
I don't get it.
Them niggas doing the do the shiggy dance now.
There's a lot of sis God worshiping.
Do you love me? Everybody doing that shit. You can't even deny that shit. If you sit there and listen to that song and you act like you don't like that shit, come on, that shit fire.
I mean, I don't like it from an aspect of just main media. Like, I mean, it's not
That song. You play that song.
What you call that shit?
Mass media.
Not mass. What do you call it?
Mainstream?
Mainstream. Yeah, I said mass media.
But
I don't like mainstream songs. Period. Like it's just he ain't talking about shit on that hoe. It's a good song though.
hold up, bro.
That somebody said he was dying to say Riri.
To say Riri.
Do you love me?
Yeah, that shit funny. That was not going. I thought that bitch cut off or some shit. But hopefully not. There's gonna be some whole ass shit. I'm gonna have to take the audio from the damn whatchamacallit. But what else we got? We got albums to talk about?
Shit, I mean, he's supposed to be dropping a new album too, though. Last thing by Drake.
I'll wait. We can talk. Let's wait till. That's what they're saying. He got a new record deal coming with. I'm sure he's staying at the same place. Just not with Cash. Hey, come here. Hey. Oh, damn, dumbass dog. Anyways, what we saying?
The Drake album. You said you're gonna wait.
Yeah, I'll wait till it's like actual. They say that shit come out next year.
There's some actual news.
We'll be waiting on that shit till next year. So I'm not even gonna like.
Because it said when he who he supposed to be signing with, you don't know?
He probably gonna say the same people. Not necessarily Cash Money, whatchamacallit, but whoever they sign,
Universal?
like the big, yeah, that's what it is. The big people. But we got some new albums that came out.
Three. Want to talk about?
Well, Meek
first?
Mill's not that. We talking about Meek Mill's the shortest.
What's the
one.
other one? Oh,
B.O.B. Future. We talking about Meek Mill. His the shortest little EP, 4 songs.
Beast Mode 2.
It was a good album, right?
EP.
It was just a Meek Mill EP. It was a good EP. It was a Meek Mill EP. You know, you trying to get you ready. I don't know. This is maybe it's my fault for thinking that it was gonna be like this. I was just expecting everything to be like Stay Woke. That don't mean I think it's not good. It's just initially I was like, I was thinking he's gonna talk about shit like that the whole time. That's what I was thinking.
I would want that, but then I realized he probably gonna put that more in his album. But if he don't, then it's a different story. And I'm with me, bro. It's the same on me to me. Like
Yeah,
ain't nothing really.
everybody the same. Drake the same. Everybody the
Good
same.
music.
Yeah, it's good. I like.
I can't argue
it. It was
with that.
alright. I ain't really playing it anymore, but it was good. I like that 1 a.m. Is it 1 a.m.?
Yeah. I don't like 1 a.m. That's my.
I like 1
favorite
a.m.
song.
I like 1 a.m.
That's the.
I like the song with Jeremiah.
I don't like that song.
I like.
Actually, I like every song. There's all good shit. I just ain't really
I like
playing
3 out of
it.
4.
I'm not-
1 a.m. the only song I don't like.
I'm not really listening to it.
That's his Philly song. Like that's the one that sounds most like Philly, and I'm kind of over them songs from back in the day, like House Party. That's what the hell kind of sound like on some shit.
That's it. Short little conversation for Meek Mill. Nothing else to say.
I mean,
Only 4 songs.
Ready for the album.
I
When
can
album
say
coming?
I wasn't urging to listen to the EP, but I might download the album. I mean, we're gonna have to listen to it.
Oh, no,
first
I'm
time
definitely
out.
gonna download the album.
Normally, I
The
would.
last album was good. What's the last one? What's the last one called? Dreams Worth More Than Money. What the fuck was the last?
I can't say it's bad. It's
Wins
just
and losses?
It wasn't
Wins and
nothing-
losses. That's what
it wasn't nothing new for me, so I wasn't really into it.
Who should we get to? Let's say B.O.B. for last. We can talk about Future.
Beast Mode 2.
Beast Mode 2. Follow up to Beast Mode when he was on that crazy ass mixtape run.
I'm ready for the album.
I'm ready for you, Future guy. What do you think?
I'm Future guy.
Yeah,
That's
you're
me.
Future guy.
Future
Shit,
guy.
I ain't even digested that
His
whole album.
content is.
It was a mixtape. You ready for the album?
Pretty
Nah,
much.
fuck all that. What y'all? Is it good or bad? Trash? Is it okay?
I know, good as
Nah,
fuck.
that's good.
I mean, it was probably one song I was good on, but I mean, bro, we was talking about it in the group message how you was saying that why I don't like the little pumps and shit. Future kind of already addressed it on Twitter. It's like he credited these niggas. He do this shit 10 times better than them. And honestly, that's the truth, bro. From the shit he talk about.
Well, he don't sound like. I don't think Lil Pump is his like.
That's what he was talking about. I don't know who he was addressing.
I think if you type talk about Atlanta niggas really to be talking like Future.
He could be talking about whoever at this point. I thought he was talking about Young Thug at one point.
I don't know. I just don't. When you be saying that, I don't be like. I don't listen to Future. Like back then, yeah. When I was like on that Future shit hard, and I was saying he like 1A, but like lately it's just like that Atlanta sound is so much of that shit that's out. It all just
I don't listen to that shit.
sounds.
Though.
But yeah, see, but I listen to it, so it just all sound lumped in together. Like he don't stand like he ain't leaps and bounds ahead of the Migos. He ain't leaps and bounds ahead of like
I can't say that.
these niggas. Just
I
like
can't say that. Migos and put out a bad album. I ain't never had a Future bad album or project ever.
I'm talking about the sound and the content.
But I'm just saying the quality, bro. They ain't had bad albums or albums that.
I don't think Beast Mode was some like. I think that's gonna be some shit niggas ain't gonna be worried about. Like when the first
This
shit
new
dropped,
one?
niggas ain't gonna be when it. It's not as like shit.
No, I
Let's
ain't
keep
saying
talking
it's
about Future.
legendary and no shit, but I'm saying it's not bad, and it's like I ain't seen like Migos Culture 2 shouldn't have flopped.
I feel like this is
That
how I
whole
feel
flop.
about Culture. Just like, all right, what's next?
But this a mixtape. Culture 2 was supposed to be an album. It's
Okay, well,
different.
I'm sure if his album don't come out, it ain't like DS2. Then all right, if it's just like Beast
You
Mode,
ain't like the last 2 albums he made.
they was
From,
cool.
Future
They wasn't
and
like
Hendrix.
no crazy. I don't think he put out shit as good as DS2
Yeah,
since
bro,
he
you
put all
sleep
this
on
shit.
Hendrix. I love Hendrix.
I know y'all do.
probably
That's
my favorite
music is whatever.
Future album.
I don't
But
think he
mean,
put out
they said-
anything he put out been better than. That's like because I know you love all that shit, but is anything better than DS2? So Hendrix is better than DS2. Oh, I don't think so.
Damn.
But I can say Drake ain't put out shit better than other ones, but
DS too
still,
hard. DS too hard.
like that sound is just like it's over.
What he had
polluted,
before
so it's just
DS2
like,
or after DS2?
before DS2 was like all that like. 50
So what he had
Cents,
after
all that
DS2? Future
Evil.
Evil go hard than the bitch too. Evil might be
Evil
my
is-
first.
Evil do.
Evil
Evil
might
is
be
good.
my first favorite Future
Gotta do like Evil.
project. Yeah, bro. Like niggas are missing out here. Future not missing. Yeah, bro. I mean, I heard some bad Future songs. I can't say I ain't never heard no bad Future songs.
music though, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna never like other than Hendrix, you know what I'm saying? Like
But the
his
biggest,
music is better music.
the biggest shit I seen was like Darius retweeted. He was like, Future made music for niggas that niggas that don't know how to that in their feelings but don't know how to say it type shit. And like that's honestly, bro, like that's what he do, bro. You could hear his pain in his music, and we talked about this before. Like nigga, what was I think the last song? I don't remember because I only listened to it once or twice. I don't really remember everything, but I think the last song it was hella personal. But most of these songs be bro about women being upset towards women and how they treat them, bro. He being on some spiteful shit, and I get that, bro. I got a version of that in me. I like listening to him.
It's like all right, Beast Mode play it 2 times. All right, I'm not really. It ain't nothing that I'm just like. It wouldn't be my. Well, I mean, it's only been out for a week, but like even off the first listen of other shit, like that's not like. Oh, I'm gonna have to keep this in rotation. Like,
I haven't really been digesting music like you kind of said earlier as much as I used to. Like I used to be able to just listen to one album for a month or two. Now it's kind of like, all right,
shit comes so damn fast, and we react to new shit every week. So I was like, fuck.
Microwave music.
I mean, that's just the era. I think even if it's not microwave, just bro, we so used to.
We're just used to like, okay, what's next? Like weird. What's coming out this week? Oh shit, Rolling Paper 2 come out this week, right? So this is are we on to the next?
And bro,
shit?
honestly, nothing is besides Nipsey shit. Nothing has really just grabbed me where I was just like, hey, this is.
Niggas dropping shit, but they ain't got playback worthy shit. Like,
Yeah, even with Drake. I mean, that's a great album, good album, but it's not. Nothing was the same. It's not Take Care.
Podcast fucked it up for me
Why you say that?
because I just rather put on a podcast than put on an album.
I don't know why I'm like this, bro. I mean,
I'd rather listen to niggas talk than listen to niggas make music.
Well, it depends.
Depend on who the artist is.
It depends on the time of day for me. But sometimes you don't want to listen to music because you just want to absorb some information.
Niggas don't be talking about shit. That's what I.
But yeah, it ain't like I'll be sitting like I could go to work and listen to Beast Mode too, but I'll be like, all right, let me just turn on one of these fucking podcasts. Listen to somebody talk about some like Wi-Fi. I don't give a fuck about that Wi-Fi bullshit. Come on, what's next?
Unless you get in the car, yeah.
Yeah, I listen in the car, yeah.
Of course,
But I listen to podcasts in the car. I don't know. I listen to music.
And that's bro. That's what
It depends on what
that's
it
what I was
is.
talking about last week. I don't know if y'all kind of was feeling me when I said it, but I feel like we ahead of a lot of niggas that we look up to. Like it's kind of what Drake say, when your idols become your rivals. Like I feel like we transition into that. So I might already see it now, bro. But it's a lot of niggas, bro. I'm just not as entertained or just not digesting their content as much, bro. And I feel like maybe because we forming our own mind and thinking like,
I think it ain't doing nothing for me. It ain't making me feel no type of like, I don't know.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not thinking about. I'm like, oh damn, what did he say like that?
And
It's just
you gotta
like,
think, bro. We don't do shit for money. We don't do shit to please people. We just doing this shit for fun. So these niggas making music with some type of censorship. So we listening to it. We listening for raw shit because we raw people in the sense of how we talk about shit. So when we listening to these rappers, bro, they're not talking about the shit we really want them to talk about, bro. We want to hear your struggles and how you technically breaking out matrices and shit. Like, I mean, that's the most shit I could say.
That's what brings you to the best project from the B.O.B. You said this wasn't his like most whatever, but at least when I'm listening to it, he's actually talking about some shit. The best song on there to me is the last one.
Bad Computer.
Yeah,
that's my shit.
That's when he was actually like really like
that nigga say
he was really digging into some shit. Not like it wasn't like super deep, but still he's saying shit.
Yeah, and one thing this wasn't on that last thing. It was a song called "Excuse Me." Nigga said, "Don't be mad at me because I don't get confused with chains and whips. Like I know that this ain't jewelry." And he talking about the chains and whips, and it's like, bro, we really think about you know about the chains and shit, but we do call our cars whips. Like, nigga. That shit, like, that's what, like, B.O.B. put me on some shit, like, you know, it might not be something crazy. It's some shit we hear every day, but it's like, it's dawning on you when they say it.
See, at first when I was like, who the fuck Bryce on? This nigga on some goddamn, what the fuck is you doing?
Niggas.
You gotta stay locked up. Like, it sounded like some, not club shit, but like, the beats was like, you know, like, it wasn't like, I don't know, I was expecting some, like, nice jazz sample. Like, I don't know, I was expecting something different.
That nigga, he.
I thought he was about to really, like, sit down and, like, tell me a bunch of, like, what was that song he was talking about? They don't even know the earth flat yet. What song was that? He was talking some shit. Was that the first one? He was talking some shit. I like that song too.
I know he referenced to what I've been talking about the world and body bench. He was like, I don't want a Grammy. I don't want
Happy Mother's Day. That just mean your pussy work. Anyone can bust a nut, but who can put in work? Back at it, bitch. Kid fucking rich.
But see, he can also do beats like that. But it's like
he do trap.
What people
shit.
say, they doing something. What the fuck? I heard that TK Kirkland motherfucker say that shit. Putting the medicine in the candy or some shit like that. Like, he giving you a little trap beat shit you like, but he's actually like
talking about shit.
Sprinkling shit.
That's why
in
when niggas be like, you can't talk about shit that's knowledgeable and make it fun, I'm like, well, I mean, B.O.B. doing it. I can't say it's a lot of niggas.
The first one, that's what he says about Bobby Him. I know Bryce gonna like that Bobby Him and shit.
Yeah, that nigga ate the hoe. Well,
but see, when people do shit like that, they make people go, I don't know how people listen to this shit, but like, when you say shit like that, it make you go listen to it. Like, whenever Nipsey said that shit about Dr. Sebi, I went fucking, I don't know how many people else did, but it made me go look that shit up.
And that shit crazy. He got arrested and died like a day after being arrested because they say he got pneumonia. I ain't know that. I didn't know that shit crazy, but I mean,
but like you could put messages into good music and it'll make people like, let me go see what the fuck they talking about. What is this shit?
Quick Google search.
You know you didn't listen to Elements.
Who?
Elements.
Oh yeah, that's what saying with B.O.B. Like
that's B.O.B.
Yeah, he.
Bro, I ain't really been.
He got a bunch
I only
of,
listen to this because Bryce been hyping this nigga.
He got a bunch of
what shit.
Bro. Honestly, you'll love his music because he got so many different vibes. Where he do the melody shit and then he do the rap and trap beats. Where he do everything.
Like
bro.
Put that medicine in the candy shit. Like he did that shit amazingly in Elements.
Like I can't like when you say a nigga like he Future, nigga do the Drake shit, nigga can do bro. Honestly, he be taking everybody's shit and just talking about the shit he want to talk about, bro. He using everybody's style and sound and just making it what he want because he know everybody want to listen to it. And he even says like it ain't music to a stripper shake their ass, and that's true. You can still put real shit in that song, but they still got dance to it, and that's real life, bro. Like he know that shit. Like he can't just be out here talking on slow beats, like bro. People got dance to it, and it's like the song he said, "Shake that ass, put your arms on your elbows." Like when he makes songs like that, he low key being sarcastic. So it's like if you really listen to the song, it's like you want to dance, but it's like, damn, I know I can't because I gotta listen. So it's like a mix of both. And shit,
because the music that's coming out now, like when people say the music, like Lil Pump just put out a song in a video. It's called Drug Addicts.
I can't remember.
It's called Drug Addicts.
Yeah, I ain't making it through the whole song.
And he's talking about drugs. The whole, it's like I don't know.
Something I can't remember. You know who I thought about Decal and Darius Kane.
Decal and Darius.
different. I thought about Kane when that nigga used to take them Zans and shit, come in that hoe fucked up. Don't remember what happened, bro. That shit's not cool.
Everybody in my gang is drug addicts.
Yeah.
Ooh, chill, baby. Whole gang full of drug addicts. Take a lot of shit, forgot what happened.
Hey,
Ain't gonna lie, I gotta have it.
you gotta have it.
Swear to God, you can't be on
Let's
my
do the whole
side.
song.
Start the day off with a pipe.
Like, what the fuck is that shit? Like, even kids, like, I was thinking about this shit too, bro. Like, people like to say, like, oh, when you're 16 and 17. I was 16 and 17 once. That wasn't the type of shit I wanted to fucking listen to anyways.
You can say Young Nation, but literally Young Nation is a segment of all of the different shit we was listening to at the time.
Yeah.
That wasn't the
Young
only
Nation
thing
was
we
actually
listened to.
rapping on some of them hoes. Like, they was actually
Yeah, they
getting
went.
in.
Yeah, they had.
They
bars
wasn't
and
no
shit.
bullshit.
They might not have had no D content, but they had
But
bars.
then see,
Yeah,
he put shit out like that, and then backdoor go on Instagram talking about, oh guys, I'm off drugs today. But like, it's not even. I don't give a fuck about him. He putting that shit out to these young motherfuckers. 'Cause a lot of people nowadays they into that shit.
Following.
So, oh shit, you do drugs? You don't do drugs? But fuck, you just said it was cool to do drugs. These motherfuckers confused. I'm gonna see my son listen. I'm gonna cut that shit bullshit off. He probably still gonna listen to it because you can't really control what kids be doing. But
I don't think it's that serious, bro. I just really got. Hey, you know that's dumb, right? Okay, cool.
right,
You like that for like? Okay, cool. Like I think I got a preference shit. Like it's not that you gotta deny people stuff because I think that's when.
And I ain't even saying nothing bad because I like that skitty shit. They ain't really saying shit, but it's like, I don't know, in the car song. That shit just ain't, what's up? That shit ain't even just a good song. Like, whole gang full of why the fuck is it cool to be a drug addict? Why is it cool to be addicted to opioids?
Why is it cool
shit?
not to remember shit?
Why is that cool?
What benefit?
I done
are you
see the
getting?
niggas hand out of tissue. They couldn't even move. I'm like, what? That's cool? Y'all like that shit? Hell no, I'm cool on that.
Nigga
I'm
probably
cool
had
on
knots
it.
in his head in the morning.
I'm cool on that.
Nigga fell into
Nigga
everything.
drooping out. Hell no. You don't know what the
Nigga pants
fuck going
falling
on.
down and shit.
Nigga, I'm going to bed. I don't know what the hell going on here.
Yeah, bro.
Hell no.
It's just, I mean, I'm glad to see it. The world got to go through this little transitioning phase. I believe so. Hey, let it happen.
I hope it come out good on the other side when my
I just want to
kids
say,
get older.
yeah, I just want to say this too different. I know you be having kids. I know you got kids. We all got family and shit. When I say the world gonna get worse, I'm not talking about us. Like we can see how we ain't wanting to dab into everything. We can see how we not absorbing.
No,
this shit.
yeah, I see. Like the
Yeah.
world eventually, that non-gender whatever shit is
Yeah,
probably gonna
that's
be
what
like a thing.
That's what I mean when shit getting worse. I don't mean our personal lives.
No, I know
we
that,
doing
yeah.
shit a whole
Yeah.
lot different than what
The
these-
world, all
the
that shit that's
masses.
gonna start happening. Words that you could used to use, you can't use no more.
Yeah.
Right.
All that shit. There's gonna be shit we say on this podcast if we ever get big, or when we get, fucking not if, when, that they're gonna pull up and be like, look, they said this. Damn, it was okay to say that shit 5 years ago. Now it's not okay to say that shit.
Yeah, that's why we can't really ever have no corporation. Over
Like we
this.
had people in, like all that whole conversation we had. I already said it a million times. I even prefaced it. I don't have a problem with transgender people. I got a problem with the thing. You're transphobic. You're this. You're that. Like, no, bro. I'm just telling you. Like,
I don't got a
if you want to
problem
call me
with
that,
it.
then whatever. I don't give a fuck. Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't
in that
got-
world.
I don't got no battles. I just know what people are. So I mean, you can't tell me what you think. Like I don't want to hear what you think. It's funny to say that because you're like, how am I gonna tell me about me? But it's like, bro, at some point, bro, I said this on the video. I was like, the book do got the name of the title and shit. Like you can sometimes get what the fuck the book about by just looking at people, bro.
Yeah.
It's just is what it is sometimes. But
I'm cool now. Any closing words, fellas?
nah, I don't think so. That
Nothing?
was all the topics, man.
That was
Pretty
everything.
much.
That was everything.
Yeah, time
Digging
be
in my
flying
nose.
on this
Damn, I'm
one.
live. Damn,
Well,
goddamn. Call
I've
me
been
digging in
trying
my
not to
nose.
the whole time.
Nigga, dirty dog.
Shit, my nose itching like a motherfucker. I don't give a damn. Shit.
Let me see, man. Well, we
Breast.
talked about everything.
I ain't got no little side shot I wanted to bring up, huh? No.
Oh man, y'all retweet our videos and clips, man.
Yeah, do all that
Y'all
good
Comment,
shit.
Like,
Y'all be
subscribe.
doing our shit.
If you want to watch the good, if you watching on live, or you watch live early, you want to look at the good high quality shit. The
Shit.
full video is not gonna be out.
Nah.
The full video is live. That's easier to do. I ain't got to try to upload for 5 hours on the live shit's out. Y'all can go watch
Shit.
that. But if you want to watch the different clips of different segments, them hoes will be up on YouTube. Go look at those. It'll be on the channel. It'll say DFRAN. Just type in DFRAN, DIFRAN. Follow me on Twitter, DFRAN Senior, DIFRANSR. Follow them at their shit.
Just Be Neil, Emerald Thoughts.
I Rob 20.
YouTube channel, Emerald Thoughts.
Chill.
Yeah. Subscribe on the podcast thing. Hey, I done seen. Hold on, man, I should have said this in the beginning. I don't know who the fuck it is. Hey, if you give my shit not my shit, but our shit, a motherfucking 1 star, you bitch ass niggas, you better tell me why you gave it a goddamn 1. There's 2. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. The 1 starting to creep up,
Niggas
and I don't like it, nigga.
Niggas behave.
Cause I be like, okay, I don't give a fuck. If you get a 1 star, I go to comment. I want to see what the fuck you talking about. Oh, the audio was a little crackly. I ain't like how it sounded. Okay. So you ain't talking shit about what we talking about. It's just you want me to improve the quality of. Yeah. Okay, say that. Don't be just 1 star bullshit. Nah, fuck that, nigga. You fucked our shit up. We had a 5.0 for the longest. Now I say 4.5. So suck a dick. Give it a 5-star rating if you listening right now and you fucking with us. Go on SoundCloud.
5 stars.
Like it, repost it, share it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Tinder, MySpace, whatever the fuck you on. Right. Share it on all that shit. Listen to it 3 times, and that's all I got, man. It's your buddy friend.
We out.
Peace. Jeez.
Whoa, whoa,
oh shit, we still live.